Hello and welcome. I'm your host, BigRobby1990, and welcome back to a question and answer Q&A part 5. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, BigRobby1990, and yeah, I haven't shaved. So I guess we're just gonna be waiting for everyone to arrive. So I guess in the meantime, I'll just fix my hair. Oh, so scruffy. Stupid cowlick in the back. Oh. Any day now, they'll be flocking in here like seagulls. Or bagels to a bay. Or seagulls to the sea. Eee. Already got a like? How is that even possible? There's nobody in here. Hello? Hello? Guys? Guys? Oh, there's one. There's one. I got one. I got one. Okay. All right. Hello. Who be there? Who dare? Hello? Hello? La 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 la. I can't get over the fact that my teeth are like really white. Yeah. There they are. Hi, Kyron. You gotta open up your questions. Hello, Armando. How are you guys? Okay, well, apparently you're supposed to ask me the questions, but I'm asking the questions right now. How are you doing? I want to just go over to my computer. I'm gonna pull up Discord and then I'm gonna put the link in there so everybody knows I am live. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see, I gotta go to this one. This isn't good. Double feedback. Oh well. I guess Mixer will get on in on the action. Oh, I'm glad you found the laptop too. What? I don't know if this will work, but I hope that takes them. Oh, I don't think that's gonna work, so we'll get rid of that. And okay, well, I guess that's it. So I guess I'll just move it over here. So I'm looking at the camera for once this time. Okay, so what do we have here? You have your questions. Okay, lay them down for me. See, like my friend made fun of me because of the way my eyes are in Dark Souls 2, but as you can see, they match. So I don't know. All right, ready for you guys' questions. Lay them down. You know what? I actually do not like Friday the 13th. But I would have to say the second one because that's where Jason starts to go out and he starts to kill people. So, or unless that's the third one. I think it's the second one. We'll say the second one. And you know what? Scratch that. I like Friday the 13th remake. I know like why, but they kind of like put like the first 4 movies in there together, so it kind of sums it up very quick. So I'll probably go with the Friday the 13th remake, the one directed by Michael Bay. Oh, I never seen any of the Saw movies. I wasn't really interested in those. I mean, I haven't really seen like any of the Friday the 13th movies, honestly. The only ones I've ever seen were Jason Goes to Hell, Friday the 13th remake, about like a quarter of the first one. What do I do at the beach? I dig for sand crabs. I don't know why. I just like to find them. As weird as that sounds, but I'll go out and I'll swim. I would like to surf though. So my sister's boyfriend said he would teach me whenever I decide to go, and whenever I decide to go in the water. It's too cold. I can't stop staring at my own eyes. They're like freaking me out. Okay, no wonder why John hates my eyes. Doom, doom, doom. I don't think anybody really got the memo about the Q&A. I am O positive, so I can literally donate to everybody and anybody that needs blood. Good for you guys. Except I forgot what kind of donor I need, but I can donate to anybody. So I guess they got that going for them. Yeah, you and I cannot donate to each other though, El Mondo. It'll cause problems because of our blood types. Luckily, you and I can donate to everybody. Unfortunately, there's a certain blood type we have to take. So basically, you and I are universal donors. We can help people. And yes, I have donated blood before, if that's another question you're going to ask. I've donated blood quite a few times. Of course, I like to joke around and say, like, oh, I'm only doing it for the juice. I'm only doing it for the cookies. I got a free hamburger one time. That was nice. And it was a really freaking good hamburger, too. Like, a damn good hamburger. Oh, my God. Like, just thinking about that just makes me want to go donate and go get the... Go get the hamburger. Of course, I could sell my blood, too, but I wouldn't make a lot of money. I probably should go do that. I like to go out. I like to watch movies. I really enjoy eating out. Like my friends and I really like to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. They like to go to like sushi places, seafood places. I'm not like really a big fan of sushi or seafood. I like my fish cooked quite well, actually. In school, younger wise, I was a very well-mannered child. I was always a straight A student, and then that kind of changed in fourth grade, but that's not the point. Point is I was very, like, again, I was very well-mannered. I got good grades. I was a A student throughout the whole entire school life. I was a fast learner too, so I pretty much excelled a lot faster than most kids in school, and they wanted me to be put in advanced classes, but I was like, no, I want to graduate with my friends. And I kind of missed an opportunity, because that's why I've always been saying in some of my streams I could have been a nuclear physicist, but nope. So yeah, parents love me because of my my politeness, Like, oh, he's so polite. You know, I'd call him Mr. and Mrs. like I was supposed to. Ugh. I mean, I still use manners today, but I only use manners towards people that deserve it now. I don't use it for everybody. But if I have a girlfriend or something, you know, I'm gonna, you know, say like Mr. or Mrs. or, you know, sir or ma'am. And of course, like I had a lady yell at me one time. She's like, "Did you just call me ma'am?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm just being polite." She goes, "Well, thank you, but it made me feel old." I was like, "It's just manners." So that's how I was in school. Like I said, it changed after 4th grade. I didn't want to do school anymore. Bad experience with a teacher. I like KFC. I like their popcorn chicken. That's about like really all I eat. And of course, I get like 2 large because like the boxes are like this freaking small. If it's a small, it's like boop, like that. If it's a large, that's why I get 2. But I really like popcorn chicken there. And I also like the fact that they have a Mountain Dew there as well. So yeah, I went to Sizzlers, I think, with my sister and our uh other sister. And I actually passed that Mountain Dew because I've been wanting Pepsi for the longest time. You know, that's really hard to say. I like a lot of junk food. Mostly if it's chocolate, I'm all over it. But I don't I don't like the candies that got those stupid cherries inside of them. Oh, I hate that. I don't want cherries. I want chocolate. Like, yeah, it's great if you got the cherry cream in there, but like I don't want the cherry. Like, leave that out. But like I said, there's a lot of junk food that I like, but like I don't really know. I don't like rice pudding, I'll tell you that. Like, oh, that's gross. I know I had horchata rice pudding, and I was just like, what is this?" And I was, like, eating it, and I was like, "This isn't pudding." And they're like, "Well, it's a Hispanic dish." I was like, "I'm aware of that, but this isn't pudding." And it was just like, oh, like, I don't know. It's just it's funny. If I don't like the taste of it, I'm not gonna eat it. I don't care if it's healthy. I don't care if it's, like, bad for you. It's just no. That's why there's, like I'm really picky, like, a lot of things. I really yeah, horchata's gross. Come on, camera. Fix. There it goes. I feel like I'm kinda be, like, closed in by this, and it's my background cover. See, like, the board's, like, right here, and then you go out, and it's just that way. Hmm. I also found out that fajitas is actually a Texan dish. Go figure. Actually, I like fajitas too. I like fajitas. You know, it's got chicken, it's got red, green, and yellow bell peppers. Ooh, put some like 4 different flavors of cheese on there, and then put a little cayenne pepper. Oh, you'll have like the sweetest, most delicious. Oh, and there's onions in there too. Most delicious fajita. Oh my god, that stuff was good. I was like, you know, I'll put some cayenne pepper in here. I put it in there and I mixed it up, and it worked out so well. It made it like super sweet. It was just so good. My favorite song? Hmm. I remember saying like it was "If Everyone Cared" by Nickelback, but it may have changed. Let's see. I've been obsessed with "Call Me" by Shinedown lately. So I guess we'll say "Call Me" by Shinedown. Yeah, like I said, because I'm a picky eater. I had to be one of those that like flavor. That's why I stay away from Del Taco. They have no flavor. It's disgusting. It's like every time I like go to somebody's house, I will always eat food before I get there because I know they're gonna offer me food. And of course I say like no thanks, I already ate. It's the reason why I do it because like I don't want to hurt their feelings, but at the same time I know I am, even though I've already ate. It's like, no thanks, I already ate. Like, no, you need to eat. Like, no, I already ate. So I was just like I said, like I like taste. Of course, so like when you like make macaroni and cheese and anything that has to do with noodles, you can just drink it. You don't even have to chew it. I've done that with top ramen before. Just like take the fork, spin in there, put all up with like, all the noodles, and just shove it all in my mouth, and then just kind of like chew it around a little bit and just swallow the noodles. Or macaroni and cheese, and you just take the bowl and just and you're done. Okay, I know we definitely went over this. Like for any state-wise, anything that does not get tornadoes, anything that does not get too cold, any state that does not get too hot, no earthquakes. I'm tired of earthquakes. Like it's funny. Freaking like earthquake would happen and just be like this. I'm like, oh, earthquake. Oh, 5.0. Oh, I'm okay. I don't really care. So I don't know. Like I don't know an actual state that would have like exactly what I want because it's just I hate the heat. I hate the cold. Yeah, I enjoy grilled cheese sandwiches. You just butter one side of the bread, put it in the skillet, put cheese over it, do the same thing with the other bread, put that one on top, and then you flip it and you cook it, and boom, grilled cheese sandwich. It's simple. It's delicious. But I heard a lot of people like actually will like butter the bread with mayonnaise. And they do the same thing. I guess they say it tastes better. And I'm just like, no. Or you got like people out there that make tuna melts. It's like a grilled cheese tuna fish sandwich. Just no. I don't like it when they get cooked in the pan because like I think to me like this taste still stays. So when you're cooking it, like you actually get that fish taste still, and it's like, oh, it's gross. Well, it's like, oh, like yeah, Chile is like on the like I think they're like the equator area where they get a lot of the earthquakes, or due to the fact there's probably like a lot of volcanoes going around there as well. But like I'm in California because we get like 5.0 earthquakes. Like it's kind of rare, but we get them and we don't really freak out. But like I know everywhere else gets really bad. I think like Chile, I know they had like some 9.0 earthquakes, and those are bad. Like the magnitude strength of an earthquake going from like 1.0 to 2.0 is like, believe it or not, even though it's like 1 point, like the increase, the incremental increase of the power is insane. That's why, like, if there was like an 11.0 earthquake, California would be gone. Like, maybe Florida too. Like, they would literally just get sunken into the ocean. No, I don't have any warrants. Hi, Clifford. I don't have any warrants. I'm a good guy. I don't want to do anything to upset the law. I don't want to do anything to get, you know, targeted by the law. I like where your question was going, Elmondo. Um, like I tell Elmondo, like I'm trying to become a cop. Like this will be like my third time trying to become a cop. Tried to be a police harbor trainee. They made like $34 an hour, but that's also because you're out at the ocean. Like I could just imagine spending a lot of money on lunch because I'll be losing it on the ship. Just like, well, there goes that lunch. Hey, didn't you eat before? Yeah. Well, there goes that one. Oh, did you not? Just leave Robert alone. Like, he eats lunch and then he gets rid of his lunch as fast as he eats it. I'll probably bring my best friend with me. That would be funny. I could just imagine us all just arguing about how to survive or something, but we would compromise pretty well. So I'm not too worried. What's what in the world is Nintendo? Super Mario plush maker level? What in the world is that? Is this from Super Mario Maker? Well, I have no idea who you're talking about, so I don't know how I'd be able to answer that. Until like silent now. Awkward silence. Okay. And I'm guessing Nintendo is the YouTuber. So yeah, like I don't know. So I haven't seen it and I've never done it, so I really don't know how to answer that. Guys, got any more questions for me? Ooh, it would be my video game company. Which I can't tell you the name because I gotta find a place to like actually like register these names so when I can say them and somebody takes it, I can sue them. Because I have a really good idea for my Patreon, and it will basically be help for like people like Lauren and I, anybody else that has like mental disorders. So it would be great. I just gotta check into that. Especially since now I have a lot of free time on my hands. I should start looking into that. You know, there's a lot of streams where I actually do drink water. There's been a lot of streams where I drink a lot of Mountain Dew too. There's been a lot of streams where I left to go use the restroom as well. I don't know what would happen with the merchandise. Basically, my idea is kind of to help create like awareness. You know, like how everyone creates awareness of this and that and this and that. That's kind of how my merchandise for like my idea would work. So like, hey, you know, if you got somebody else, hey, boy, hey, Sam. So if somebody else has like the same mental disability as you, you're not going to experience the same thing. That's the beauty of it. That way you can be like, oh, I go through this, and this is how it affects me. And then one person can be like, oh, well, I kind of go through the same thing, but it affects me like this way. So you get to like figure out because like nobody's the same. So nobody goes through, like, oh gosh, what would be an example? Like my bipolarness, like I'm either extremely angry or I'm extremely sad. Like a lot of people will go through that, but like I am always angry. Like 29th, 30th of the time, I'm just it's just nothing but anger. And there's nothing I can do about that. I don't know, Clifford. Maybe I went against their code or something for me to get that taken off. So like Nintendo is a very strict IP. So if they did it, that means I probably royally screwed up big time. I've got to see this for my mixer. Oh, sweet. It doesn't pick up on both. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, I'll get back to this later. Oh, yeah, this is very nice. Okay, sweet. Oh, I better bring that back. Okay, so that's fixed. I'm gonna go this way. All right, so. Or if I don't have enough stars, what do you mean by that? If I could be in any video game, which would it be as a main character? Hmm. How about Link? Because Link is a badass. Just as long as I'm right-handed, I'll be fine. Because I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. My dominant hand, not my dominant hand. I use everything for this hand. I don't use anything for this hand, really. Not the point. Probably, like, it probably would be Link. He fights evil. To me, he's got like a strong sense of justice. I too have a strong sense of justice, and he's just one of those characters that I really respect quite well, just due to the fact that like through all the crap he goes through, he's got to be very courageous and he keeps a calm head. So I kind of wish I would be more like him. It would be a Twilight Princess. Hi, Dr. Zalady. You have no questions? Okay, bye. I'm no use. Well, you can always stay and think of questions. Oh, Link actually says Zelda? Link actually talks? Wait, Link actually talks? He actually talks? Of course Link always saves Zelda. But like, when the hell does Link talk? Dr. Zalay, are you still here? Did you really leave? Oh yeah, remember guys, I will have another one at the end of this month. So yes, you guys will have had 4 Q&As this month. Woo! I have no idea. No, I think she's gone. She's nowhere near here. Why does my chat always disappear? I don't get it. I like the timestamps in here. I know, like, because Zelda wrote in her diary stating that, oh, Link doesn't talk because of these reasons, but he talks with her all the time. But do you actually get to hear his voice in the game? I love Kiki the Delivery Witch. I love that movie. I don't know why, I just do. It's one of my favorite animation movies of all time. Same thing goes for Princess Mononoke. That's also another one. So I really enjoy that. I really enjoy those. Kiki the Delivery Witch, and then I enjoy Princess Mononoke. Yes, but those were not done by Nintendo. Nintendo had nothing to do with making the CDI games. And the cartoon, that's different. It's a cartoon. He has to speak. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have to speak, but like he speaks. Like, well, excuse me, princess. I've never even seen Link even say any single word. It's just like, other than Oh yeah, and then that's about it. I like how we go back and forth. You guys ask me questions, and then when you pull up some random stuff in here, and then I'm like asking you guys questions. Yeah, I know, because he's a baby, Clifford. Kirby's a baby. Babies don't talk. What's the talent I want? Oh God, either memorization, because that could be a talent, because I could use that to my advantage, or juggle. Hey, AGC, let's go. Where are we going? I guess juggling. I don't know. Juggle knives. Be like Ed and Eddie, where I'm juggling like a bowling ball, a vase, a door, a person. I don't know. I like the Amazing Spider-Man. Well, like I don't know why. Like I like pretty much almost like everything Spider-Man. So you got like the Spider-Man animated cartoon of 1994. That one's my favorite of all time. I really enjoy that one a lot. The movies with Tobey Maguire, I really like. 3 kind of sucked. And then I have, of course, I like the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. I enjoy those. Not a big fan of Andrew Garfield, but I enjoy them. It's more like throw her out the window. All right, no, you guys are supposed to be asking me questions. That's that cartoon one, right? No, that's the CGI one. Yeah, it's literally either it has to be live action or it has to be a cartoon. I do not want a CGI Spider-Man. I did not like the CGI Spider-Man that came on television a while back after the very first one was made. I didn't like that. It was too CGI-y. It's like when you watch cartoons for like so long and then you start to see that they put like 3D animation in with 2D drawings and it's like, why? I don't like that. I don't like that type of drawing at all. Hey, Officer White Male. All right. We're not going to have any of that. So I'm going to put you in timeout. If you continue to do what you're doing, you will be banned. Do you understand? You guys are supposed to be asking me questions. Ooh, favorite DC Comics character? Batman, because he can beat anybody. Cyber Police Officer Tyrone. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I timed out the white male officer, and then Armando gets Tyrone. And no, I did not know that, Clifford. I'm Batman. My favorite Joker in the movies is definitely Heath Ledger, but I have to go with Jack Nicholson. He was the more comedic Joker as he's portrayed in cartoons and well, mainly the cartoons. But like Heath Ledger, of course, I'm just gonna say hands down is the best Joker. But my favorite is Jack Nicholson. Hi, Sloppy. How are you? It's not the fact that everyone's so rude during Q&As. It's just the fact is we didn't ban him. He's in timeout. But I mean, it's not my fault. You're illiterate and you can't read. So sorry. I know that may be rude, but it was a timeout, not a ban. So you can call me racist all you want because I didn't do it. Okay, well, you're rude. I'm gonna put you in timeout. You know, I got a lot of moderators in my channels, and they're definitely not afraid to ban you guys. So if you want to keep up with your nonsense, by all means. Like Starfire. I don't like Beast Boy. I don't really like Raven. I'm not a big fan of Robin at all. Never have, never will. I don't care if he goes in. I don't care if he becomes Nightwing. Not a big fan. Oh my gosh. The guy with the best name on the entire internet. Master General Fleet Administration Sakazuki 385 Fuji. What's up, Master? How you been? I would have to clean my room, but I'll show you my room one day. It's funny too because I actually got like a lot of my stuff, like my like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like cups and Kingdom Hearts cups and a couple of other things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pictures and everything, kind of like rearranged in a certain area. But I'll have to clean my room. Hang on, guys. I gotta mute myself. My favorite video game is Final Fantasy VII. Hands down, will forever and always will be. I am 27 years old. I will be 28 by the end of this year. I know I don't look it right. So young. I got that baby face ever since I shaved my beard. Oh, well, thank you, Master. Well, I don't want to be conceited. I didn't want to do that. I don't know. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite video game of all time. Well, and like it's funny, you can't really call me a Final Fantasy fanboy because my very first Final Fantasy game I've ever played was Final Fantasy for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yes, my cousin owned it, so I played it. That's actually how I got into Final Fantasy. I played the very original. And then I played Final Fantasy 4, and then after that, I just became hooked. Of course, I missed out on 2 and 3. I never really played 6. I actually do not like 6. No, I'm 27. I'll be 28 by the end of the year. Like when I actually have no fuzz, like I've been told I like either look 12 or I look like I'm just getting in my 20s, which to me is okay, but I got that nasty line on my forehead like right here. Like this really big old straight, like you can't see it when I straighten my face out. But like you can see it, like it shows up quite a bit. Yeah. I don't know what year the game came out, but I was like 6 or 7 years old. No, correction. I was like 5. I think I was 5 when I first played Final Fantasy. But it's funny because in 1997, when Final Fantasy 7 came out, when I turned 7, I got a PlayStation, I got Croc, I got Frogger, and then I opened up the motherload. I opened up Final Fantasy 7. My dad came by and was like, "Hey, let me get you started on this." And I was like, "Okay." So he shows me what to do and everything else, and then just after that, it was my turn, and then we were pretty much going back and forth because he would show me where I needed to go because, it was a way bigger world and everything else, and it was kind of complicated. Well, for me, because I was 7 at the time. But just after that, just loved Final Fantasy ever since. I have played Final Fantasy 1 through 15. Yeah, well, except for the MMOs. I have not played 11 and I've not played 14 because they're MMOs. So theoretically, I played the main series, not the MMO spin-offs. So I have played all of them. It's called a beard. I've never really suffered an extraordinary, an excessive wound. Because I've never broken a bone. I mean, I had my arm popped out of socket once. That's why I can do what I can do with my arm. I would have to say I slipped and I fell on ice. I busted my chin open and I busted my 2 front teeth out. So yes, these are fake. And no, I actually had a really good smile before this. So there goes. That's that. So now you guys know that I have 2 fake front teeth. San Andreas was on the PlayStation 2. Oh, yeah, I've been working on Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 15. There's one more in there. Hang on. Gotta check my Steam. And Final Fantasy 12. I will actually play the PSP versions of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Of course, the 3DS version of Final Fantasy 3. I don't know. I think I'll do all Final Fantasy 4s. Yes, you heard me right. All of them. I'm going to play the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo DS, the PlayStation Portable. I know there's like 2 more in there somewhere. So I'm definitely going to do that. Because I love 4. Like, 4 is really good. Like, I really love it. That's why I'm going to play, like, all the versions of it. I have no idea what ASMR is. What is ASMR? Let me look that up. Great. Now I got to look this up. Autonomous sensory meridian response. Yeah, even though I just read the definition, I still have no idea what it means or what it's even talking about. That's a medical condition. You know that, right? The original's on the Super Nintendo, Clifford. There's a Game Boy Advance version. There is a Nintendo DS version. And there's a PlayStation Portable version. There are updated sprites. They have added stuff to it. The Nintendo DS version is by far the most difficult version there is because it gets rid of the easy version and it gives you the Japanese's original hard version. So when you play Nintendo DS version, you're getting the full mainstream difficulty. But, like, no, I don't really want to. No, that's a medical condition. I just looked it up. I even read what it was. It stands for autonomous sensory meridian response, is an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. It has been compared with auditorial tactical synesthesia. Okay, so that's probably why they talk really close to the mic. Okay. I had to reread that again. Okay, now I understand better. Oh, your mom's playing Breath of the Wild? No. Final Fantasy VII is my favorite. Like, it's my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. Even though I love others, Final Fantasy VII is what set the standard for me to like actually like love Final Fantasy games. Seven was the first one to make me cry. 7 was the one that made me experience like a really good feeling when I beat the game. That's what the whole entire game was. To me, it was just perfect. It's exactly what I wanted in an RPG. Spider-Man. It will forever be Spider-Man. No. When Final Fantasy IV got ported over to the United States dumbed that game down because it was too difficult. So the Nintendo DS version is the normal Japanese version that got remade that has its difficulty set where it's supposed to be. That game is very difficult, especially when you get to the end part. It's ridiculous. There's no hard mode you choose from. It's automatically and already applied. It's the original Japanese difficulty. I'm running out of water. So, like, even if you make the game more difficult, I don't know. And the game slows down a lot, too. That's the problem. Do you guys have any more questions for me? I think some Final Fantasy games you actually can. I think Final Fantasy 15 you can. I think. Your last 5 questions you made up on the spot? I didn't watch E3. Well, the only one I was really curious about was to see what Fallout 76 was about, so that was about it. Final Fantasy 7 Remake was a no-show, so didn't care. That's literally all I wanted to see E3 for, was because of Final Fantasy Remake. But then I went over to Bethesda's Fallout 76, so other than that, I didn't really watch E3. I'm not a good builder, so I wouldn't have like a favorite thing to build in Minecraft. Like, I can't exactly sit down and recreate a lot of stuff. That's kind of my problem. So I guess just whatever house I make that I can think of, that I know I can build. I didn't see much of that. I didn't see much of the ultimate. I just know there's like 65 characters in the game now. Oh, the favorite material used to build? Probably wood. Wood looks really beautiful. You get like different varieties of wood. You know, you get the black and white wood. You got that one redwood, jungle wood, all that. You get different types of wood. So I think wood. Yeah, isn't so they have the full roster from the first, second, and third Smash Brothers. Hi Donna. Hi Supergirl. How are you? Dana. Your name's Dana, not Donna. It's Dana. I don't know why I keep messing up your name. I have something out here that leads to an ocean called Dana Point, and it's spelled D-A-N-A. That's how I know it's Dana. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Well, unfortunately, I was let go at work, so I won't be able to really buy Spyro. But I do plan on buying Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. I plan on picking up some fan requested games, but it's gonna be a long time before I ever do that until I get a job. But I need to put myself in school first. Who's Rickley? Yeah, I gotta shave it. When I shaved my beard, I had to take apart. What I mean by that is because I thought the inside was really dirty from me shaving my beard, but it wasn't, and I couldn't get back together. So that's why I haven't shaved. So this is like, oh, it's really irritating too. This is about like a week and a half. No, I got let go. And it's funny though too because my supervisor is the main reason why I was fired because she's too much of a stuck-up bee. She's being very quite the liar. Oh, Ridley, the pterodactyl boss from Metroid. Yeah, Ridley. So I got fired because of her. And it's funny because they say I have a behavior problem. I don't have a behavior problem. My supervisor had it out for me, and because of her, I am now fired. And it's funny because she lied about a report too, stating that there was a profanity used throughout our whole entire conversation. There was no profanity, not even used once during the whole entire conversation we were having. That's fried, by the way. I got fired like 2 days ago. I mean, I have a really big, long resume, so it shouldn't be a problem for me to get a new job very quickly. But I need to put myself in school first. And then when I do that, I'm going to try to go for a police officer if they're still hiring, because this will be like my third or my fourth attempt. I think it would be my third. Oh, I'm doing quite well, Dana. How are you? Yep. Well, she abused her title as supervisor, and that's how I got fired. She was saying I was disrespectful about a certain subject that I'm not going to get into online because it's my opinion. And I was stating my opinion, and I was telling her that because like I'm never going to respect you because you've never respected me, and like she's rude to me and everything else, and then of course I get fired. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. So yep, that's what I had to put up with. And then when I had the district manager there with me too, and my manager, and I was stating all what was going on. And like I have anger issues, so like when my anger erupts, it makes people feel threatened. And it's just, when I hear that, it's just like, oh dear Lord, then apparently you've never had an argument at home. And if you've never had an argument at home or with anybody else, and if you don't feel threatened because you guys are yelling at each other, so yeah, that's why I'm thinking like the whole thing was staged to get me fired. Like that's why I started thinking like that whole entire thing had to have been staged. I don't know. I would have to look into it more for that situation, but I will if I have to. What was my favorite game to stream? No, I do not like to play basketball. I'm more of a baseball player. I like baseball. I'm actually going to be getting to Injustice 2 in the far future. It's definitely not going to be the near future because I've already actually streamed Injustice. So I definitely do want to play Injustice 2. And Mortal Kombat's kind of terrifying for me, but I'll definitely try to play that, get that up one day. Anyway, my favorite game to stream, probably Oxygen Not Included. Oh, I have consoles, trust me. I just don't have the consoles that everybody else has. I mean, if you guys would be willing to help me out, I do have a donation. Not a donation, a tipping page. You guys could help me out, but that's up to you. I mean, it would greatly help me out a lot. A lot faster and a lot better. You know what? I actually like to play certain sports, but I'm not great at them at all. Does your DOA stand for Dead on Arrival? Or is it something else? What would you like me to give you a shout out for basketball? Well, I'm going to try to get a PlayStation 4. I'm definitely going to try to get a Switch. Oh, yeah. It's really relaxing. What country? Oh, hey, Zion. How are you? Okay, I just want to make sure. So like, remember, like, this is a Q&A though, DOA. But I'll help you out with this. But like, what do you want me to give you a shout out for? Oh, you want me to get a haircut? Which country do I like most? I don't know. I've never been out of the United States. You know what's funny? I don't even need a haircut. My hair's not even that long. Like, believe it or not, my hair is not that long. It's actually pretty short. Like, by my standard, my hair is short. So I guess I'll give a shout out to DOA basketball. He will be, or she will be, having a tournament being held in July. So can we wish him or her the best of luck for their team? Spider-Man. I watched Death Battle, so I'm gonna have to say Spider-Man. Show us my list of what? I still need to work on and finish. Oh, well, I pretty much had them like give you a shout out. Your team lost Japan. Put a green screen. No, I like my black screen. I like my black screen. It To me, it's like more of the focus is on me. Like, I know, but like the background's black. I was thinking about doing a green screen, but I was like, nah. I like the background. My dad built this for me because he's a damn good carpenter. So that's why I'm keeping the black screen. Well, since this is like doing a Q&A, it probably wouldn't be exactly that great to do that. You know what? I love thunderstorms, but I was told that if I ever go to a different state where like the thunderstorms were like supremely severe, I probably wouldn't like it. Clifford, nobody's born with hair. Well, some babies are actually born with hair. That's the funny part. Like, I wasn't born with hair. I was born bald. My cousin was born with a full head of hair. I wasn't. Well, she had like, like dark black hair, but like I started getting mine shortly after it. Hi, Dan. It's just a noise to me, the thunder. Oh, I see. Well, like 3/4 of the world, they're born without hair. They're born bald. So that's why I was like, I don't see. Okay, I'm gonna put you in timeout, sir, because I've already been punked by that. England, you lost to Belgium. Oh dear lord, guys, this is a Q&A. That's better. All right, you know what? I'm actually just gonna hide you guys from my channel instead of timing you out. I'm not gonna put up with this rudeness. What school did I go to? Which one? Well, I graduated from Citrus Hill High School. Well, that's fine. They can make so many more accounts, and then my moderators can deal with them. So, in a way, they're not very smart. Yeah, I graduated at Citrus Hill High School. That was my school. I was the very first class to go the full 4 years. What I mean by that is when the school opened up, I was a freshman at the time, and we had juniors with us. Not juniors, we had sophomores. So for the very first year, it was nothing but freshmen, and it was nothing but sophomores. And then, of course, when we moved up a grade, we had, freshmen again, we had sophomores, and then we had juniors, of course. And then, so forth and so on. So I am actually the very first class to graduate by going to school for the very first 4 years of 2009. What will I do when I reach 1,000 subs? I have no idea. I'm still waiting to reach 500 subs so I can get a cake to the face for everybody. So that'll be great. My favorite sport is baseball. Oh, his picture's that of Batman? I'm Batman. Yes, I know that, Clifford. They changed it. I guess it's to make it more friendly instead of just banning somebody for no reason. It's hiding them. And they're still in here too. See, Dan Matthews is still here. Basketball's still here. Joel's Knight's still here. Ronaldo's still here. Two cakes to the face? No thanks. Oh, she likes Nightwing. Like, was it a fist fight or was it an argument? Hang on, I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to check something real fast. Oh, fist fight? Oh. I don't know many cases where oh, sorry, I had to mute myself. I don't know many cases where like there's actually not a fist fight. So, well, you guys can do what you can. I mean, like if you spread the word, it helps me out greatly. Yeah, he's probably going to tell me autocorrect, but it's funny because autocorrect does not change ROBBY to ROBBIE, but he probably did that by accident. Like I said, like you guys can spread the word. I don't really care. If you got social media, you can share your Facebook, your Twitter, your Tumblr, just whatever. I do not care. Like you guys would be doing me a really huge favor. I said favor. I am 27 years old. I will be 28 by the end of this year. Not the month, but the end of this year. I know I don't look it right. I'm so young. Wait till I shave my face and I get a haircut. I'll look really young. Yeah, see, it is not autocorrect. It is not autocorrect. I'm gonna type that in my phone right now. Watch. It is not autocorrect. It was you. Let's see, go to messages. All right, so I'm gonna type in Robbie. Yeah, it is not autocorrected to any other thing. So, ha. Yeah. Guys, where's your questions? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to stop this Q&A soon because I've got to go use the restroom. So let's try to get as many questions in as we can before I've got to go because I've got to go. See, like I got 2 left. Oh, sorry, correction. What do you mean? How much is it to put your thumbnail on? What does that mean? Sorry. I think it was you messed up. It was you, mister. I see your question, but I don't know what you mean by how much is it to put your thumbnail on? What do you mean? I actually had a professional photo take that. A professional photographer. Correction. I said photo. Wow. What is my dream for the future? The biggest dream I want is to literally be married with a loving wife and have my own house, and then we have kids. That is the biggest dream I want. That's everything else is just whatever. Like I want to be, I want to be in love. I want to be married. I want to have kids. I want to have my own home. That's my dream. That's what I want more than anything. But unfortunately, where I'm at in life right now, it's a little bit it's very difficult for me, especially since I have no car and, all this and everything else. So, like I said, that's my big dream right there. Oh no, my picture was professionally taken. I had to pay $60 for it for like 10 pictures, which wasn't too bad. So, why you might get banned? Well, go ahead and ask it, Clifford. Like if I don't want to, if I'm not going to answer your question because to me it feels like it's too personal, I'm not going to answer it. So by all means, go ask your question. I've been asked if I was a virgin. My dream car is a Mazda 3 or 6 iSport, but preferably a Mazda 3 iSport. If I ever do get a lot of money one day, I'm going to have 2 Teslas because they get now, I believe, because they came out with a new model. So now they'll get around like 600 to 800 miles on a full charge. So I'd be able to do so much, like take many trips, beach, just parents, family visits, all that, friends, especially if I move very far away, that would come in handy. The reason why I say 2 is because while one's charging, when I'm done with that one, I can use the fully charged Tesla and just go out. So Mazda 3, but I want 2 Teslas or 3, depends. No. I don't like sport games at all. I rather actually play the sport in real life. Because like I said, I love playing baseball. I played street hockey. I'm kind of good, but extremely dangerous because I will like take the whole entire hockey stick like up here, like a baseball bat, and just like or a golf club and just swing it. So anybody who's beside me or around me or behind me is not gonna have a very good day. Like same thing when I play baseball, I'll actually throw the bat. If I hit that ball, I'm throwing the bat because I'm getting rid of that as fast as I can. I am throwing that bat. Oh, of course. When I'm married and I have children, I'm still gonna make videos for you guys. I'm not gonna stop. Video gaming is practically my life. I've been playing video games ever since before I was 2 years old. Yes, before I was 2 years old. The very first video game I've ever played was on the Nintendo Entertainment System, a gold Legend of Zelda cartridge for that system. Yes, before I was 2 years old. That is deeply embedded into my brain, and I've been a gamer ever since. Yes, I have been gaming for almost 26 years of my life. Almost 26 because I'm 27, before I was 2. But I mean, I was really close to 2, so we'll say 25. I've been gaming for 25 years of my life ever since before I was 2 years old. What is your question? Clifford, I have explained this to you multiple times on so many levels. It's not the fact that I'm being mean to you. It's just the fact that when you're being disrespectful and I have to keep telling you things, for this and for that and this and that, and then you still keep disrespecting me, you're going to be met with severe consequences. Just like you kept purposely saying I banned you. I never banned you. I kicked you out. I never banned you. You could have came back anytime you wanted. But because to me, when things don't go your way, you act out on people. That's why I got rid of you, as I wasn't going to put up with it anymore. And that's how everything went down, was because you were being disrespectful because things weren't going your way. That's why I got rid of you. But like I said, I never banned you. So you were able to come back whenever you wanted to. And like I said, you can keep saying I banned you all you want. I never did because that was my choice. I just kicked you out. You're too disrespectful. It's literally like to me, like you're extremely spoiled. And if things don't go your way, you throw a fit and then you completely change the whole story to match you. You change the whole scenario to help you out because you didn't get what you wanted. you're 16, you're 17, I'm 27. I don't want to deal with that crap anymore. If I don't get my way, I'm an adult. Who cares? I'm an adult. It's just if if I toss my phone that way and I don't break it, oh well, I didn't get my way. It's just life, man. Like like I said, to me, like I said, you just need to grow up more, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm 27. I am too old for this crap. I don't want to deal with this crap. Like you're almost an adult. You're very close, and then after that, uh, if things don't go your way and you cause a big deal, it's either you're gonna get shot or you're gonna go to jail. I mean, it's as simple as that. That's why I don't like conflict, because those are the reasons why I want to avoid, because I don't want to die and I don't want to wind up in jail. Because if things don't go my way, I don't care. I'm just telling you the truth, Clifford. That's exactly what's going to happen. Like if something doesn't go your way one day, or like someone cuts you off, and you get really upset and you cuss them out or something, they might pull a gun out on you. Like, that's why I said I avoid conflicts, because that's stuff I don't want to deal with. I'm an adult. I have my own problems I need to worry about. Like right now, I need to find a job. Right now, I need to find a way to pay my grandmother money that I don't have now, because I have to save it because I don't have a job. Like I'm an adult. I have responsibilities. It sucks. You're less than 2 years away from becoming an adult. Guess what, kid? As my dad would tell me, it's a tough world out there. Like I said, I've got nothing against you, Cliff. It's just you're just too disrespectful when things don't go your way. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the end of that. I'm sorry. Let's just continue to the questions. Hi, Kodiak. Yeah, definitely plan on bringing. I want to teach my kids like the old video games. Like, oh hey, this is what I love. This is what I enjoyed. Bye, Dana. Yeah, you can tell me something on Discord, Kyron. By all means. I actually do a collab with Unrealistic Gamer. You can go ahead and go check him out. I believe just type in Unrealistic Gamer, and then you'll actually be taken to his page. It should say like UG Toxic and everything else. That's him. I actually do play games with him. I also play a lot of games with my friends as well, because I like to be interactive. So you can we stream Fortnite, but I'll be playing other games with my friends. I want to see if we can try to get different games, because he's on a PS4. He doesn't play on the computer like I do. So, I do try, and I actually do like doing a collaboration, because it's fun. You get he gets his viewers and I get my viewers, so it's gonna get complicated when we're talking to each of our viewers, but that's kind of like fun to me in general. It's just like, oh, I get to experience his viewers, and he gets to experience my viewers. But being us in the same stream, side by side, that's gonna be really difficult. The reason why I did like this is because half the screen him, half the screen me. So I don't really want to do something like that, but I love it when I actually play along video games with him. So again, like I said, his name's Unrealistic Gamer. You can actually go check him out if you want. And he games like I do. He doesn't have a lot of videos right now like I do, because I have almost 950. Holy crap, I almost have 950. I still got to get that problem fixed with YouTube. But yeah, so I do collab with him. Yeah, pretty much Master General. Hey, Carl Ross. Oh, I see you. Your second account. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh my God, man. Carl Ross. He's one of my very first subscribers when I was streaming Laura Croft. I will never forget him. Even though it says Carl Ross too, he forgot his password to his old account, but he is one of my very first subscribers. So it's always a joy when he pops in, because I am so happy. I think because of him, because when he subscribed to me, that's how it started building up, and that's why I'm really happy. That's why I'm so happy when he pops in, because like I said, he's one of my very first subscribers, and I just really enjoy the fact that he's basically been my building point from then on, from back then to now. It's all oh my God, Carl Ross, seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Lorna, you didn't miss much. Which sports do I hate? I'm not a fan of basketball because I like 3v3 basketball. I don't like anything higher. I don't like basketball. I really don't like soccer. Please, for the love of God, do not say it's because I'm Caucasian. That's not because I don't like soccer. I just don't like soccer. I'm not even a big fan of football. I just like baseball because I know when I get a hit, like it's guaranteed a home run. So that's why I really like baseball. But like every other sport, I'm not particularly fond of. Like I'll play them, I'm just not fond of them. Oh, I live in my grandmother's house. She's very ill. It's also kind of one of the reasons why I'm doing the streaming for her is because like she's in a lot of debt. Like I've answered this in one of my first Q&A. My grandmother's in a lot of debt, so I'm trying to do streaming to help get her out of that debt. But also at the same time, like it also helped me out too because I'm doing something for her. Hi, Anonymous. So so I'm living with her because she's suffering from COPD stage 4. That stands for chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. So she has a breathing problem, and she's on oxygen. So of course, she needs that to survive. So she sleeps with a concentrator every night, and that's she's never smoked a day in her life that I know of, and that's from secondhand smoking. So yes, secondhand smoking is very dangerous because it does cause those problems. My dad finally quit smoking, so now we have no more smokers. And of course, when people smoke, it's disgusting. So again, like I said, my whole entire streaming thing for like getting money and getting help is for my grandmother. Like our dog bills have become extremely expensive now that I found out that she lied about her bills. Between the cost of 2 dogs, she's probably put in over $30,000, or it's getting there. One of her dogs cost her 8 grand. The other dog cost her 6 grand because he kept breaking his leg. The reason why, he kept breaking his leg. So between those 2 dogs, it's almost $15,000. So again, like you guys can see, like this is why I'm trying to do the streaming. This is why I'm trying to hopefully, through the kindness of strangers to help me out, like help me get a new car, help me, be able to support my grandmother. Because like our house payment's almost paid off, but that's not the point. Point is like I'm just trying to get her out of her debt. I mean, she really needs it. So like for those of you that are like here and those for you like who really didn't know, like that's the main reason why I'm streaming. But I'm not going to stop streaming even after I get all that help. I'm not going to stop because like I said, I love playing video games and this is something I've been wanting to do for like the absolute longest time. So that's why. I mean, there's a lot of other details, but I don't want to bore you guys with that. It's just like now like my main reason as to why I'm streaming. That's why like one day if I'm ever like super famous, I'll be able to build my house the way I want it, move out and be like, and still continue to support my grandparents because they're the ones I live with. I see. I don't watch the World Cup. I don't want to watch the sport. I want to play the sport. Does everybody use like hand things when they talk? Like seriously, does anybody ever recognize that? Like when you talk or something like, yeah, you're like this or you're like that, and you're just like kind of like dancing there, but you just do hand gestures. Like you ever notice that? No, seriously though, have you ever noticed that? I'll check it after this stream, okay? Yeah, because like that's the reason why like I want to move out though too, is because like I just want to be calm. I don't want to put up with stress. My favorite store brand, I like Vans. I like Vans. I'm not wearing Vans right now. I'm wearing like Helix. Let me see. No, I'm wearing Urban. I'm very picky about my clothing. I don't want to dress up and look like a douchebag, so I'm like very cautious about the way I dress because I want to avoid that. Because I have a hat when I wear it, I look like a bro, and I don't like that. That's not me. Me, this is me, normal, me, myself, and I. I don't know. No, I do not have a girlfriend. The reason why I don't have a girlfriend is because like I actually am not able to at this point because I'm not financially stable and I don't have a car. And what girlfriend wants a guy that makes no money and that doesn't have a car? So yeah, there's a lot of reasons like I'm suffering. There's a lot of reasons why like I need help. I would love to have a girlfriend because, like I said earlier, like I want to be married to a loving woman and I want to have kids and I want to be living in my own house. Oh, okay. So Larna, she was watching The Incredibles too. I am so jealous. Thank you. So, like, how do you guys donate? So basically, there is a link in the about on my page, and I also have a link in the description of my videos. So when you click on a video, you'll see like there, it's the Streamlabs. So what you do is you either need to create a Streamlabs account or a PayPal account, and then you can load money on the PayPal account, and then you can transfer that money to me. I've set up a second savings account. So this is actually completely separate from my savings. So any money that gets donated to me, it gets put in the second savings account because that's money I'm not going to touch until I have what I need to help. So like if I get donated $5,000, like I will show you guys that I got this much money. I'll show you guys that I donated, and I'll show you guys giving me the money to my grandmother, because like this is what I'm trying to do. Like I'm not trying to be greedy. I work way too hard in life. I've had a lot of jobs to know to not be greedy, to not be selfish or anything like that. So that's how that would be done. So like again, you can make a Streamlabs account, a PayPal account. You can donate with credit cards. I've set everything up. I had to connect my banking routing account to it and everything else, so I can properly donate the money into my savings. But like I said, that's why I made a second savings account, because I have my checking, my savings, and then I have the general tipping, which actually has its name called tipping or something like that. So I'm not touching that for any reason why, because that's not money for me. So if you guys help me out and eventually I'm able to get a car and everything else with that, then, that's different, because now, I need help instead of someone else. But like I don't care if it's a penny or if it's a dollar, everything helps. It's great because like right now, even though I'm trying to get my grandmother out of debt, she wants me to focus on myself. And more than anything, I just need a car. And because I'm a first time buyer, the pricing of the vehicle is going to be insane, like monthly payments wise, because you got insurance and everything else. Oh, I want to watch The Incredibles 2 so bad. I've waited 14 years for that. Yes, I actually do have a tattoo, Sloppy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because like the circumstances for me right now, Clifford, I have to agree. I'm probably gonna have to wait for that to come out on Blu-ray or something. My favorite food is pepperoni pizza. I could eat that all day. Do I go to the gym? No, I do not. I know, like it's like how are you thin? But when I sit down, I have like look, see this right here. All this I'm grabbing right here is literally just rolls. I have a muffin top, and I'm a guy. Okay, so I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't like to show bones. Like that's exactly how I like my women too. Like when they like stretch out like this, and you see like the rib cage. I don't want to see that. Yeah, it's on my back here. I can actually show you. Like I'm not gonna take off my shirt, but I can show you a little bit of it. The other side's not really that good. See, basically what it is, it's angel wings with a skull and roses. I've had a lot of experiences with death where I should have died, but I didn't. So this is a reminder, as be like, hey, like, my life is literally associated with death. No joke, and no pun intended. So that's why I have this tattoo, because it reminds me, because I should have died twice by my mistake, which I didn't. So thank God. I've had this tattoo for 5 to 6 years. I don't know. I've never used a capture card, to be honest. I think capture cards are used for like consoles back in the day. Reason why I say back in the day, because that's like, your Nintendo, your Game Boy Advance systems, just things like that. See, my tattoo's on my back, but because it's on my spine. If you ever get a tattoo, chests, arms, legs, certain parts of your back is fine. Like when it was on my shoulders and it was going down my back, it was fine. But as soon as it was going down my spine, I was in so much pain. Like it was just aggravating my whole entire spine. It was, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I said that because it was a lot of pain. Like the guy had to give me like a triple shot of tequila. In 5 minutes, I sweat the whole thing out because I was super sweaty because of the tattoo on my spine. Oh, well, since I have a lot of time, Larna, I'm going to speak with you separately in a Discord call, okay? All right, have a great day, Zion. I'll see you next time. I'm not going to put Metallica underneath the tattoo. There's a lot of different tattoos I want. Like let's see. Like on my left arm, like I want a rose and I want my daughter's footprint and, and I want her name on the pedals. And then like maybe for like my boy, as you can tell, I'm really white. And for my boy, I want like something like I got to think about that one. I haven't really thought much for the boy. I've thought a lot for the girl because we have a lot of girls in the family. So that's why I'm expecting if I ever have a kid, it's going to be a girl. And I want like after that, I want like a sleeve where it's got like comic book strips, like, like Dragon Ball Z. I know it's not a comic book strip. Like I'm going to have like a comic book strip style, but it's going to have like my favorite superheroes like Batman, Superman, Gambit, Wolverine, just going down the line in a comic book strip sleeve. That's what I want. So I'm not gonna get like name brands of like bands or anything. I could just take like an old leather jacket and just start sewing patches on it. I have a POD patch. I don't know where it's at, but it's around here somewhere. Let's see. If you want to do recordings like I do, it's either OBS, which stands for Online Broadcast System, or you can actually do Streamlabs because that also has a built-in stream system to it. No, you can get a neck tattoo, Sloppy. Like honestly, preferably for me in general, like I actually do not like I know it's gonna be like really picky to say, but if I ever find a woman, I don't want her to have any neck tattoos or chest tattoos. I do not like that on a woman. I do not find that attractive at all. Like I don't care if they have it all over their arms, sleeves, or legs, just not the chest and not the neck. I'm not saying because of, I don't want to really say it. I'm not saying because of these. I just don't like that. I do not find that attractive. Yeah, you can get those. Yep, tattoo comic strip. Let's go. That's going to be a lot of money, especially when you get it colored. It's like almost triple the price of just getting black and white tattoos like me. Yes, I have a sister. My sister's got more tattoos than I do, but it's funny. I got a bigger tattoo. I actually have the biggest tattoo of all my family members. My dad's got tattoos. My grandfather's got tattoos. My aunt, my uncle has tattoos. My sister has tattoos. I'm the only one I think that has a single tattoo, but it's the biggest tattoo. Just remember certain jobs. I'm just going to tell you, just remember certain jobs will not let you actually have that because if they find it offensive, you can't wear it. So basically, you'll have to find like a turtleneck or something. I'm not even joking. You'll have to find a turtleneck to wear to cover your neck. So you got to be careful where you place your tattoos. I mean, me, preferably, like I would not hire anybody that has their ears like this. I would not hire anybody like that because to me that's disgusting, and to me nobody really wants to see that. I wouldn't hire anybody with. I'm just saying me in general. I wouldn't hire anybody with neck tattoos. You can have them behind your ears, that's fine, but no neck tattoos. Like I would just, I would if I would not hire anybody like that. I mean, unless you're like working on video games or something. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Fallout tonight. Unless it's like video game designing or something, then I don't care what kind of tattoos you have because nobody's gonna see you. Ooh, an eye tattoo is going to really hurt. You're going to go to football practice? All right. I'll hope you have a good practice. And yes, like I said, I'll be streaming Fallout tonight. More Fallout tonight. Okay, guys, I just want everyone to know that I really need to use the restroom now. So I'm going to get back to Kyron. I'm going to get back to Larna. Yeah, that's fine. So like I said, I'm going to get going because I have to really go to the restroom right now, like very, very badly. I am like literally I don't know how to call it, but anyway, I'm gonna get going. So take care, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you in streams after I'm done with everything else. So take care. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Later. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Bye.